Oh, sugar is so yummy, isn't it? But I know we have to limit the amount of sugar we intake. But here's the thing: you don't have to totally exclude sugar. What about like alternatives to sugar? Great to have Angela Ysseldyk from Dutchman's Gold back on the show with some great tips that you might not know. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Awesome. Okay, so first of all, let's get to the question of like, why do we want to reduce refined sugar?
Exactly. I mean, this is the time of year where you feel a little more sluggish,
Sure.
right? And so having refined sugar, we're talking white and brown sugar, in your diet is inflammatory. And inflammation can lead to pain, like joint pain, you wake up, joint pain, gut issues.
Well, and you don't know why.
You don't always know why. And sometimes it's excess inflammation. And so you want to reduce the foods that are causing inflammation. So refined sugar is an inflammatory food.
Okay, so then we get into natural sugars. And when
Yeah.
we're talking natural sugars, they are?
Well, things like unpasteurized honey,
Okay.
maple syrup.
Sure.
You want these in your diet because they're basically refined, or non-refined, I should say,
Sure.
unrefined sugars with
Right.
superpowers. So they are anti-inflammatory and loaded with antioxidants, which are good for us.
And the taste can still be the same. You're not going to miss much out on the taste.
Still sweet.
Okay, you have something here that we want
Yes.
to kind of show.
Yes.
What is this here, Ange?
So the biggest question I get is how do you actually sugar swap? So the thing with honey and maple syrup is that it tastes sweeter, so you use less. So
Okay.
for every 1 cup of sugar, brown or white.
So how do you want to do this, Laura? Can I hold this up? Okay, so this is like, so that's, well, this is 1 cup.
Exactly, that's
Of each
1
one.
cup. Exactly.
Okay.
So for every 1 cup of sugar, you would
want to hold
use,
those ones up then?
Yeah, exactly. So that's 3/4. It's much less. So 3/4 of a cup of honey.
Let's
Oh, I'm
get that
sorry,
into-
1/2 to 2/3 a cup of honey.
we
So
go.
even less.
Get that
and then
into the
3/4
shot
of a
there.
cup of maple syrup. So you're using less. It's lower glycemic. And you can use that same sweetness. So the thing is with diets, and I'm a nutritional consultant, so
Sure.
people don't want to give up a complete entire food group. So you can still have your sweetness, but you just use a little bit less.
Okay, so let's
All right.
incorporate it into some recipes.
Yes.
Where are we going to go first?
Okay, so the first thing is we know also too we need to eat more vegetables, right? And you don't want to ruin the effects of vegetables by adding a bunch of sugar-laden dressings and things like that on there. And so sometimes it can be, these are hidden sugars. And so making your own dressing is super easy. I'm busy, just like you.
A lot of the time, it's stuff that you do have in the house too.
Yeah, totally. Like
It is in the pantry.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
so you made one right here.
I
What's
made
in
one
it?
here. So this is olive oil, lemon juice, lemons,
Yeah.
Dijon mustard, and honey.
And
super
honey.
easy. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just super easy. And there's also a little bit of this one here,
Red wine vinegar?
red wine vinegar.
Okay.
So it's whisk, whisk, whisk,
Yeah.
and you can just put it on you just literally just put it on your salad, like you would a dressing.
Yeah.
Right, so it's super good. And then the other thing too is you can have your baked salad, you have warm salad. So roasted vegetables are excellent for you. So these are nice roasted squash and carrots. Really
So you're
great.
putting that dressing
Put it
on.
right on. Put it
Yeah.
right on, and then your kids will eat it. They'll love it. It's a lot better.
Hopefully, kids.
Hopefully.
You better eat it or else.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so those are two options. What about
two
when it comes to like marinades for any salmon or any steak?
Yeah,
or meats?
exactly. And we know we need to eat more protein, right? And a lot of times we'll marinate the steak in things that are, or your salmon in sugars.
And with sauces.
So barbecue
With-
sauce,
yeah.
ketchup, things like that.
Packed full of sugar.
Right.
That's why they're so delicious.
Oh yeah. So the reverse marinade idea is actually where you cook the meats,
Yeah.
and then you, while it's kind of cooling, while you have that cooling stage, you would put this on there. So I've made
What's all
something
in
here.
there?
Yeah. So this is really good. This has got some hot honey.
Okay.
It's got some garlic,
Yeah.
and it's got some soy sauce.
Oh, yeah. Can I smell that? Can I
3, 2,
put the-
1. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
fabulous.
good. All right.
So you're putting that on afterwards.
After, and you can do
okay.
it like this. So the beautiful thing here is you can just glaze it on afterwards,
Sure.
and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Or you can just use hot honey, which is a staple in our house now, and you can just drizzle it on your salmon. Don't even worry about the marinade. Just
put it
drizzle it right
there.
on.
Oh, awesome.
So good.
Awesome, and some great
Yeah.
ideas. Dutchmansgold.com for any recipes. We'll come up with our website too, cach.com/morninglive. Thanks, Ange. We'll see you next time.
See ya.